Nobody teaches you how to ask for help, so you stay silent. And people think that you're strong. And yes, you're strong. You're not weak for feeling overwhelmed. You're human and you're valid. This is the Voices Unheard, and I'm your host, Sir Kiongo. Today's story, nikiipitia, it was a bit emotional, very emotional. And all I want to tell you is, kama unapitia something there, don't stay silent. Speak about it. Speak for it. Like, just come out. Silent kills. And story ya leo, it reminds me of how the youth are going through a lot. Like, the youth have many things, but the society out here, high notice, all they have is to judge, like, kwanza kusema, you know what, alianza kufanya vitu fulani, but they don't ask themselves, how did it start? When did it start? And how did it come along? Like, let me read the story and you hear. Hello, Voices Unheard. Today's story is a story that will make my family fight, because our parents' ego cannot allow me to air this story. Because they will feel their respect will deteriorate after the world hearing this story. Today's story is a story about my brother, who recently finished campus. But for now, you cannot say whether he is a graduate or he is a mentally unstable. First, my brother is a graduate. He did computer science and he managed to score to get a second class upper. The way it all started is kind of sad, because he has always been the star of the family in terms of academic excellence. He did not hit us. We ignored. He had already been brainwashed. I remember a certain holiday when he was in second year, he came. But this time, it was not normal. He seemed calm than usual. He came with a small light drama that looked suspicious and very religious. He started saying weird things like houses should not be cemented, we should not watch television. I remember my mother using our mother tongue to warn him and saying, "Dokarehema udomaku goku, ogoto waku," meaning, don't bring your issues here, you will take them to your place. We did not take it. We were not alarmed. We did not know that he had changed. We ignored because tulikuwa tunasema, hizo ni zile idea wanakuwa nazo kampo, mind you, ndo amejoin, ndo wako, but we did not know. We did not feel it. For the remaining years, he became calm. He did not repeat the statements he used to say. After finishing campus, he graduated, but something was alarming. His beard, long hair were not shaved. He looked shaggy. But there is one thing he never left, his drum. I noticed, but my mind did not clean of any moment since he did not ever bring back the religious statements again. He got a side hustle and started hustling. He was selling electronics. And one day, when we were sat at a family gathering, I remember he came up with a topic. He asked my parents if they would help him with 200,000 so that he would indulge himself in selling laptops. But my parents are not well developed to get that kind of money, because my mother just stays at home. And well, my father is a mercenary, and you all know that they aren't paid a lot to afford such an amount. This answer made him hold for a moment and casually said, "Okay, go to the dinner," meaning hakuna shida. His electronic job ended and he said he would go back to the school town where he'd studied, so that he could find himself a job to do. All I can tell you is, like, venye imeanza, they ignored the part where he came with a ritual lamb, but it was religious. People start changing from a view, like they start from somewhere. Depression does not start gradually. It starts very simple. It starts with statements. It starts with how you act, how you used to be, how you are not. Because you can imagine, like, the boy was the star of the family. He was like the choppy, like they had nicknamed him the choppy of the family. And now you can see, like, they don't recognize him anymore. He's dirty, he's shaggy. But themselves, they ignore the part. Let's continue. I can't tell you what happened when he was back at that place. When he came home, that became a part of himself. He never showered. He rolled tobacco and sniffed several times in front of my mother. He started saying women should not be listened to and ignored whatever my mother told him, saying, meaning I cannot be controlled by a lady. I remember this statement truly hurt my mother because I would see her tears in her eyes. My father never spoke and doesn't speak to my brother up to now because he says he lowered the family respect. Voices unheard. Staying at home is mentally affecting all of us. Seeing our brother now talking to himself, wearing dirty shrugs, it pains seeing a vision guy who was once sharp turned into somebody we don't recognize. We have tried to do everything, taking him to pastors, taking him to hospital, but no change have happened. Writing this letter maybe will change the view of my family for me, but it is better we disagree with my family, but my brother returned to his normal life. It is affecting us. It is not well with us. After reading the story, all I can say is the youth are certainly going through a lot, because you can see through the story, the boy ni kama alipatana na cult people. You see cult people when wanaenda wanakuchange your view, because unaona venye alianza kusema ati houses should not be cemented, people should not watch television. That is the first red flag. Like, that's the first red flag the family could have noticed. But it's not too late. You know now, this young man, what can help him is do not shout. The family, don't shout at him. Don't try telling him, this is cult you have entered. Like, try coming and telling him, we understand you. We know, yes, we care about you. Like, you are our hope. We care about you. Like, just come with the warmth, accept, and to all those manze who feel like, for now, the cult thing is becoming normal. Like, people are normally, because you remember the Shakahola deal, you hear some pastors saying, all I can tell you is, like, the true religion never separates you from your parents. True religion never makes you disrespect your parents. True religion gives you peace, gives you the understanding of respect, gives you the understanding of your surrounding. All I can tell the family right now is they take their loved one to a mental hospital for him to be checked and for him to be cared. Right now, he doesn't need to be advised. Right now, he needs help. Right now, he needs comfort. Right now, he needs to be heard. And all I can tell you is people are going through a lot. But you know what? It doesn't define you, because what I have learned is, you need a place, you need a space where your voice can be heard. And what I can tell you is Voices Unheard is truly your podcast to share your story. And to this family, all I can tell you, all will be well. Your loved one will be well. Your loved one will feel alright. And to those who, they may feel that their family members are going through a lot, all I want to tell you today is that you are not alone. Don't fight it alone. Speak it. Talk it to people. Like, a problem shared is a problem half solved. So I believe that wenye wanapitia mambo most, like the youth out there, like kuna mambo too most. But all I can encourage you is that at the end of the day, choose yourself. Because I know there are days where you do not know what to choose. You do not know what to take for yourself. But all I can tell you is to, on those days you will feel confused, on those days you will feel you don't know what to pick, I advise you guys to pick your mental health. And this is the Voices Unheard, where we listen and we don't judge.